Today I'm going to talk about a truly special pen. This is a limited edition. In fact, there's only one of these pens that's ever made, and I got it. And I am talking about the Vegie pen. This is the healthy way to write. It says so on the box. It is a new concept in fountain pens. This is a prototype. As I said, only one of them ever made. You should check out the channel on YouTube of the maker, Steph from Grand Mia Pens. His YouTube name is PenKino1. Check it out. Check his presentation of this pen. It's quite spectacular. I'll cover this pen and cover the parts, which will be pretty fast, I think. But first, let me tell you how I got this. So I was I wanted to have it. The moment I saw Steph present this, I saw how revolutionary it was, and I just immediately realized that this is a breakthrough concept in the world of fountain pens, because I'm willing to bet you've never seen anything like this. So I knew that when he said this was going to be up on eBay as a special prototype, I had to bid on this. And I'll tell you a bit more about that in a second. But I won. I'm very happy I did. It should be noted that the money was donated to a good cause, so that's really nice. And well, that's all there's to it. The rest is history. Now I've got this prototype. Okay. Beautiful box, as you can see, really luxurious. I really love this. I'll open it up. A couple of things in there. Some instructions on how to fill it. Of course, I'm an experienced user, so I know exactly how to do that. A little bag of silica gel, which is quite useful, because it's absorbed some moisture, so apparently it was necessary to put that in there. Two highly high-tech tools to work on your pen, and of course the pen. Highly revolutionary, very special. I was bidding and bidding on eBay. I was bidding against a widow. I'm not sure what she wanted with this, but finally I won, and I got the pen. Now, truly, this is revolutionary. I mean, you can see that. I love the shape, I love the size, because I have fairly large hands, and this is the first pen that is bigger than my hands, so that's amazing. Just putting away the box there. It uncaps very easily. Unfortunately, you cannot post this pen. It's a pity, but it's true. Beautiful little section. You've got the cap right there. The nib is fine. It has a arometric converter in there, so you can refill it. And that's pretty much all I can say. Of course, this is a very nice design. Those high-tech tools you get with it, in case the pen develops a little bit of a, well, let's say a gangrenous spot like this, you can just sort of use these things and get rid of that a little bit. If you like to work on the finish of the pen, you don't like it too much, you can just use it like this and, you know, make it just that little bit more bright. You see the difference. This is the area I worked on, this is the area I didn't work on. You see the difference in this highly bright color. So all of that is possible. It has a very decent weight to it. It's a decent pen. I'm not sure why, but when you hold it, it's a little top heavy. It looks like this part of the barrel is heavier than the section. Don't know why exactly, but it seems to be the case. And that's really all I can say. A wonderful pen. I'm very happy I won this. This is obviously, as a prototype, the pride of my collection. And by the way, it also came with a recipe for carrot, some type of carrot pie. I think I'm going to make that, and that's all there's to it. So I'll give you a writing sample next. I hope this was useful. I can imagine you must be extremely envious of me having this prototype. I see. It's just too awesome. I think the next up should be a cucumber pen. That would be even larger, and it for people with large hands, I think that would be the summum of pens. So there you have it. Let's move on to the writing sample. I hope this was useful, and I'll see you later. Bye bye. Okay, so here we go with the Vegie pen. The ink is some blue black and the nib is fine. It writes well, as you can see, not particularly scratchy, but of course this is a highly high-end limited edition, so it shouldn't be scratchy at all, and it is not. Then we have some fast writing, perhaps. A little difficult with this pen because it's quite heavy. As you can see, there is some skipping going on here and there, which a pen at this price level of exclusivity you wouldn't really expect, but it is there. It's all we can say. Then we have some flexibility. Well, there just isn't a whole lot, but that's because this is really a one-of-a-kind steel nib that's really exclusive, and you just cannot get a lot of springiness out of that. But still, as you can see, if you really push down on it, you will get a little bit of it. So, there you have it. Then maybe just checking out the wetness. As you can see, there is nothing wrong there. It's a little bit on the dry side, but it flows very well, so that's quite cool. And that's really all there's to it. I hope this was useful. I'm going to enjoy my highly exclusive pen, probably as an ingredient for some carrot pie, and that's all there's to it. I hope this was useful, and I'll see you later. Bye bye. I was bidding and bidding on eBay. There was a woman who was apparently a I can't say this in a straight face.